If your nonprofit clients show up excited for your financial literacy workshop, then goes right after the first session, if your $200,000 business pivot feels right but sits paralyzed on your desk, if shaky hands hide unopened bills under the mattress, stop scrolling. I've got 3 simple steps that help you fix this, and they come from my own rock bottom. I'm Doina Onchel, your trauma-informed money coach. I went from being a single mom on welfare, living in a homeless shelter with $60,000 debt hanging over my head, to a debt-free homeowner, helping leaders just like you make money moves that finally feel safe. I invite you to check out the link below for your free 15 minutes clarity call with me. Stay with me till the end so that you can see how my client's story will feel like your story too. Let me take you back to about 15 years ago. Picture me in a homeless shelter's bunk bed. My 2 kids asleep beside me, welfare check barely covering diapers, $16,000 debt pressing down like a weight I couldn't lift. My bills? I ignored them because opening even one bill made my hands shake, my breath shallow, my heart pound like it was trying to escape my chest. My body wasn't screaming, "Time to budget." It was screaming, "Danger." I was in pure survival mode. That wasn't laziness on my end. That was my nervous system doing exactly what your nonprofit clients' nervous system do every single day when they walk into your workshops, and it's the same reason high-earning leaders like you stare at million-dollar opportunities and feel frozen inside. Because I became desperate for any lifeline, and because I understood the importance of inner work, I joined a wealthy women's network. To be honest with you, I felt like an imposter walking in, but then again, I was that desperate. One woman there, successful beyond my imagination, noticed my trembling hands as I talked about my debt. She didn't lecture me about spreadsheets. She said something that changed my entire life. Start with making one extra $10 payment, but first, breathe through whatever shame comes up. Safety before strategy. It was so simple, but at that moment, it felt revolutionary. I could finally look at my numbers without my body betraying me. 6 months later, my debt story turned around, and I started making money moves that changed the trajectory of my financial future. Today, I'm in my own home with my family, safe from debt, in a place where I teach others how to do the same. That moment birthed these 3 steps that I'm giving you today. All right, step 1 is to always do a check-in with yourself first. Before you open that statement, before your workshop starts, before that team or client meeting, pause. Try this with me right now. Breathe in through your nose for a slow count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it in for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that 3 times. Why does this matter so much? Because when your body feels threatened, it doesn't care about interest rates or funder metrics. It just wants to survive. Let me tell you about this woman I would call Sabrina, who ran a women's shelter just like the one I lived in. Her clients would sit through budget workshops in the past with glazed eyes, 0 question, then disappear and never wanting to return for the next session. We worked together and started every session with this 4, 7, 8 breath work. And that's when something shifted. Questions from the clients doubled. The women started following through. Attendance went from 22% to 68%. and funders renew their support and inquire about other programs they could fund because of the positive outcome. Then there's this other client. Let's call her Michelle, a tech founder staring down a $250,000 investment decision. Nights of gut churning anxiety, couldn't sleep. We did the 4, 7, 8 breaths before the review meeting. She closed the deal the same week. Later, she told me it was like someone finally turned down the volume on all that noise in my head. Feel free to pause this video right now and do these 3 breathwork exercises. Pay attention to how your shoulders drop afterwards, then come back. That's step 1 working for you already. Once you feel regulated, it's time to move to step 2. Name what your body is doing. There are 4 ways your nervous system responds to money stress: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fight looks like raging at debt collectors or snapping at your partner about holiday spending. Flight is about avoiding bank statements or, for your nonprofit clients, ghosting workshops. Freeze is that blank stare at your budget sheet when you know you need to decide. And fawn is saying yes to every request or spending to people please as though it's your responsibility to keep everyone happy. When you name it out loud, something magical happens. Your brain stops battling invisible monsters. My other client, let's call her Maria. She ran a community center serving single moms, women just like I was. She kept hearing these women promise budget they couldn't keep, then disappear in shame. During a workshop we did together, I simply asked, who's fawning right now? Who's trying to please everyone with money promises? Half of the room exhaled like they've been holding their breath for years. By the very next session, those same women created real payment plans that actually align with their real life. Another woman that I know, a venture capitalist closing $1 million deals, kept internally screaming, "They're ripping me off," at every equity offer. After working together, she realized it was her immigrant family flight response kicking in. She named it out loud once, then walked into her next negotiation calm. Then she walked out of the meeting with 25% better terms. Which one shows up for you? Fight, flight, freeze, fawn? Say it out loud right now. Comment below which one hit home. I'll reply to every single one. That's my promise to you. Now, step 3. This is where the magic compounds. Take one tiny baby step, then check in with your body. Make an extra $10 payment, just like I did. Review just one line on your statement. Negotiate one vendor quote. That's it. Then pause. Put your hand on your heart and ask, body or self, does this feel safe or like a threat? If it feels green light safe, keep going. Red light threat, back to step 1, breathing. One family worker ran financial programs for newcomer parents where his clients completely froze at the word budget. He changed it to a $10 challenge plus body check. 7 of his clients who couldn't even look at numbers before made their first real payments. Funders saw real success by changed behavior from his clients and doubled his grant on the spot. A friend of mine, an executive coach, sitting on a $180,000 business sale, started with reviewing just one page of the contract plus that body check. Her body said safe. Momentum built from there. A few days later, she closed the deal and walked away lighter than she had been in years. Here's what this creates over time. Your nervous system starts to learn that money conversations aren't just survivable. They can actually feel safe. Let me walk you through how these 3 steps flow together in real life. Imagine you're about to review your Q4 numbers or prepare for that donor meeting. First, you do your 4, 7, 8 breath work. Shoulders drop, mind clears. Second, you notice, oh, I'm freezing right now. Third, you take that $10 action or review one line item in your contract. Then you do a check-in. Body feels safe. As you get comfortable, you scale up naturally. Your nonprofit workshop attendees tune into program alumni who keep showing up and show clear results time and time again, even after they completed your program. Your line item reviews become full portfolio decisions that you trust. To make this easier to get started, keep a simple money safety journal. Just one line per money moment. You can ask yourself, what did I notice in my body? What tiny step did I take? What did my body say after? In a week, you'll see patterns that change everything. I've tried every other approach out there. Financial planners piling on spreadsheets and apps with endless notifications that triggered my anxiety. I got buried on information but changed zero behavior. What makes this different? I lived it. It's backed by how our nervous system actually works, getting you into that calm, ventral, vagal state first. It's proven with 75% workshop retention rates and 40% business growth for my clients. And it works whether you're climbing out of $60,000 debt like I did or walking away from $6 million exits. Your clients, your team, your business, they're not resistant to money clarity. Their nervous system just hasn't felt safe enough yet. Real people that I have worked with, including myself, aren't rare miracles. This is what happens when safety meets strategy. Nonprofit families deserve workshops they come back to so that they can get real results. Your business deals demand decisions you trust. Your breakthrough has waited long enough. Click the link below right now for your free 15 minutes money clarity call with me so that we will map out exactly where your biggest money blocks lives and figure out how you and I can work together so that you can start living a life free of stress, a life that is aligned with your vision, and a life that is abundant. Nonprofit leaders, this creates programs with outcomes that funders actually want to support. High-earning professionals, this delivers the calm, confident closes that actually scale your empire. Comment below right now, which step are you trying first? The 4-7-8 breath work, naming your responses, the baby step plus body check? I'll personally reply to every single comment. Share this video with a nonprofit director watching grants disappear. Forward it to the founder who's stalling on their big move. Give a thumbs up if this hit home. Press that subscribe button for weekly nervous systems and money clarity tools. Your safe money decisions start today. See you in the clarity goal.